Hello, this is David Harold again with the Broward Rare Fruit and Vegetable Council, and I'm looking at one of the jackfruits in my yard. This is an unknown cultivar. I got it as a seedling and I saw it had fruit on it, and I said, male flowers rather, and I said, well, let me get that, and it turned out had a great fruit. It is crunchy, which is one of the trademarks of a good jackfruit. Most people don't like the softer jackfruits, which I do have a few, but those are good for dehydrating. But I wanted to get in here and show you that I have about 4 jackfruits up there. I don't know if you could really see that well. There you go. Let me zoom in a little bit. So those are 4 jackfruits that are up high. To risk my life, get on a ladder for those. Then I have some that are in the mid-range here. Those are probably about like 6 or 7 feet. And then I have some nice and low here that are easy to harvest, you know, which I'll happily, you know, harvest these right here. And of course I have some even lower than that, which is right down here. So it's good. This jackfruit probably going to produce not that big of a tree. You can see it's not that old of a tree. You can tell by the girth of the tree, it's not that old. I've only had it in the ground for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. This is the second or third season that I have a good crop on it. Let's call it the second. And it's, you know, produced a dozen plus fruits. And these fruits, again, this is jackfruit, the world's largest fruit. These fruits are going to get to be, I think they're like 25, 30 pounds that they'll get to. You can always tell when this tree, anyway, when it's ripe, because it puts out a heavenly aroma that smells like juicy fruit bubble gum. Actually, jackfruit was the inspiration for juicy fruit bubble gum. You can see I put my hand in here for scale. So some of these jackfruits are well along. They're probably, you know, maybe a third of the size that they'll be when they're mature. And there's maybe a better shot at those 4 that are up high. So you don't want them too high, right? Because again, I love jackfruit, but I love myself more. And if I can go ahead and avoid risking breaking my neck to harvest the fruit, you know, those lower fruits are better. And if you do a good job of judiciously pruning the tree, then you can go ahead and do that. So right after this tree fruits, I will kind of top him down a little bit and, you know, thin out that canopy. So A, it'll let more sun in, and B, it'll produce the fruits on a lower level. All right, thanks for watching.